red stone of Asia.
Wow, this is all just so unbelievable. Wow. Hey, I'm just kidding, all right?
Jojo doesn't know. No, he doesn't know the woman he's trying to save. Is his...
The name Lisa is made up. Her real given name is Elizabeth. She and Irina's son, George Joestar, fell in love because they were straight. George was out as straight soon. George just done Elizabeth and had a son, Joe. Jojo's father, George, enlisted as a member of Britain's Royal Flying. 50 years earlier, Dio Brando created cock-sucking zombies. Lizzie Cutler's beanies, popsicles, myself and the others, we had devoured. One of them was coming. Straight so, George was only an ordinary man who made ordinary plan.
But he died in 1943 at the Battle of Stalingrad.
That night, she ran out with infant Jojo and threw him at the commander.
Hey, this kid needs a plate of spaghetti pronto!
The military concluded that for some unknown reason, Elizabeth had thrown her son at their beloved commander. And soon, she was known around the world as Lady Elizabeth. The Speedwagon Foundation kidnapped her for human experiments. Irina gave me this specific request.
When the child grows up and asks of parents, please tell him they be this is porch.
And so it was. SARS. That Elizabeth
Died in 1943 at the Battle of Stalingrad.
What tragedy for this family.
It's complicated.
What a bizarre relationship.
Magnet Warrior. Is there a deck profile? There is a deck profile. Thank God. Okay. I have questions because there's a Magnet Warrior top 8 deck profile. Now I'll tell you a funny story. I actually know what some of these cards do because we recorded Burst Protocol draft on Monday. And stay tuned for that YouTube video because we did Retro Pack 2 draft recently, and I was wondering how would that work with a core booster set. And so we did drafting with Burst Protocol on Monday. And so, of course, some of the Magnet Warriors from Burst Protocol I'm now a little bit more familiar with because they appeared in that draft. What I did not expect a deck like this to make top cut of a regional. One really funny thing is that Duo Terion is a starter for Magnet Warriors because this card says this card to add a bonding spell trap because you're supposed to add like H2O bonding with it. But Magnet Bonding is also a bonding spell, and this card is a crazy card in this deck. This card is basically Rhoda and Miracle Fusion at the same time, which is really funny. And you can search it with Duo Terion. Let's let the players speak for themselves. I think because you know.
All right, you guys, what's up? We're back with another deck profile video. This time we got a good buddy here of the channel, and he got top 8 at San Diego Regional today. Let's introduce yourself and let us know what place you got.
Yeah, so my name is Portland, and I got 8th place at the San Diego Regional with the Magnet Warrior deck.
Super sick, man.
Because I was under the impression that the Magnet Warrior cards were mainly just like rank 4 engines for other decks, right? That's the first thing that people told me when we looked at the new cards, and people were like, oh yeah, you can use this as like a crazy starter in like a rank 4 deck and so on and so forth. But apparently the pure deck,
Good choice. What made you choose that deck?
Realistically, like I played the deck in the past before, so I kind of like I already knew like how to play it. And coming in, like typically
this deck existed?
on your end board, you end with an Naturia Beast, and with like every deck just playing a quick play spell.
Oh, dude, Naturia Beast is good right now. Naturia Beast is a good reason.
Just a spell card, like, you know, I just wanted something to like be able to stop it. And you know, like Naturia Beast was like, I would say it was like it did what I wanted it to do. So that's why I pretty much chose it.
It was a meta call.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. No, it's a very niche choice. I know a lot of people.
Everyone is on Droplet though. Yeah, fair enough. But if you summon a card that says you win the game, unless your opponent has one specific card from their deck in their hand, then you know, still not too bad.
We're interested in the list, so here it is, man. Let's check it out.
Yeah. So it's kind of a long name, but you play 3 of your linear magnet plus or minus.
So this is the circular. This is the circular that sends 2 from deck to grave to summon itself. I had this one in the draft. It was pretty good.
Like you need to play 3 of it because it's a one card combo. Like you can also search this with magnet bonding, and you know, pretty much you send like your 2 level 4 lowers, which typically is your plus, and you send beta, and then you know right there you just start playing because plus summons beta to the field, and then you can kick off from there, and then you know you play 3 Duo Terion.
So funny.
You just discard and add a magnet bonding. This card was overperformed, honestly. Like it's also like a good Ash target because you could already have magnet bonding in your hand, and you know you activate this and like they'll probably Ash, and then you could just play for free. And then you play 3 beta. Beta just searches you a level 4 lower Magnet Warrior, and then it comes up sometimes, but it has a quick effect where on your opponent's turn where you can tribute it and summon a level 4 Magnet Warrior. So it can come up sometimes, and then you play 3 minus. I guess you can call it like the 5 mana for the deck. It lets you fusion summon.
Okay, it's not the 5 mana. Is it a quick effect to fuse? No, it's not a quick effect. Okay.
You play 2 plus. At first I was playing 1, but I noticed that like through testing and through playing that the second one would come up a lot, and yeah, like I did not regret the choice at all. Like it was great. Then you play your 1 Epsilon. This card is like so good. You know, like when you summon it, like it lets you. It's pretty much like that one Rise Your Monster node. Yeah. You know, like you summon, bring another level 4 out, and then typically like you're able to go into Galen Granite. You know? And then for your level 8s.
Yeah, they are all rocks. Galen Granite goes hard in this deck.
You play Illusion. I play the Berserker and Valkyrian because I'm also playing.
Dude, you play the OG.
Imperial Magnum in the extra deck. People can argue that these cards are bricks, but realistically they're not, because if you draw it, because everything can be used as a fusion material, you know. So like this can summon Flux, Oceanfell, and they both can, and they can also.
You do not need to play the 2 big 8 bricks. Well, all of you guys have 0 regional top 8s with Magnet Warriors, I'm sure.
They summon the new one. I forgot the name, but it's a long name. But you know, so you're always using them. Like,
Yeah.
You know, they're never not dead.
It's still cool seeing such an old school card being used.
Yeah, and then I play 1 researcher. Card overperformed as well. This is how you make Materia Beast. You just play 1 because you're always searching out of Gallon Granite. If you're not searching the
Okay. What's the condition to special researcher again? You just have to have a rock monster? Yeah, okay. Okay.
then you'll probably search this. So this for the monsters. And then moving up to the spell, so you play your 3 bonding with your 1 induction. 3 bullet points. You can use all 3 of them in 1 turn. So like there's been duels, like there was games where like I used all 3 of them, all 3 spell cards in 1 turn. You know. Induction, this card overperformed as well. Sometimes like you draw like awkward hands, or if you don't, or for example if you get Fuwa, like you know, like yes, it'll still trigger like a draw off of them, but this will help you play a lot through Fuwa. And then I play cross out, held by. Fuwa and Perulia can hurt the deck a bit, so.
So this is just, am I getting this right? Is this just the rock version of like Unchained Fiend slop or like Spenta Spellcaster slop? This is just rock Magnet Warrior. Basically, this is what this is, right? You just like summon all the earth stuff in the world.
Try to like be able to stop it as well.
No, it's not generic.
Like,
I mean, neither is Unchained, for example. It's just Magnet Warriors and Naturia Beast. Okay.
Ghost Bell can hurt on your plus, so you know you really.
It's not using that many generic rock tools. Okay, but what is there, right? You're using Adamancipator. You're using Gallon Granite. What else is there even for you to use? I feel like you're using everything that's available because Block Dragon's banned.
Stop that. And I played 3 Super Poly. Like, I mean, who isn't playing Super Poly in the main deck right now? Like, you know, if you're playing against Radiant Typhoon, actually, it's pretty cool because if you go Super Poly, you know, you make Mud Dragon, and when you go Mud Dragon, call Earth. Like, the only way.
Would any of us know? That's fair enough. It's Magnet Warriors. I mean, you guys probably know as much about these as I do.
That they can stop you is like if they have Forbidden Crown. Other than that, like you know, you just play for free because their trap can't target any of your Earth monsters. And then for the hand traps, play 3 Fuwa, 3 Perulia, 3 Ash, 2 Bell, and the 1 Nib. Though I just play 1 Nib because realistically, this format, like it's, I don't know.
You can search it for Granite though.
I've never been in a situation where like I wanted it, and like I play it because like in 1 I can search it, and in 2 it's like cross-out designator target as well.
It's looking like a 1-of in a lot of people's decks. They're searching for it. What about the Perulia in the main?
The Perulia was amazing in the main. Like you know, like at first I was playing 2 Perulias and I was playing 2 researchers, but through testing, like I wanted to draw more hand traps. I wanted to draw more.
What's the reason for 2 researchers when you search it with Granite?
More Molch Army. So at the end, like I took out the one researcher and added the 3rd Perulia. These cards were great. Like you know, like it's really good because like your deck, like obviously, like you want to go first, but the deck can break.
It's kind of an extender.
The fact that everything is like a big beater, you know. And then Ghost Bell was just great, like being able to, when you're going second against Dracotail, like being able to stop the trap cards. And then you can also hit the new Synchro monster. What's his name? The one that came out. Yeah, so you can Ghost Bell that, prevent them from summoning Blazing Cartesia.
Yep.
So that.
And that card's really good too, the Synchro, the new one.
It's, in case you have Bell against Dracotail, it's probably better to Bell the Albaz instead of belling the Synchro. Because if you bell the Synchro, it stays on the field and they can do it again on your turn to still tag out into Albaz or Cartesia and fuse. Whereas if you bell the White Dragon, there's a higher chance they never even get the Cartesia in rotation. Because the White Dragon also says you can summon Ecclesia from deck or grave. So you can also bell that.
Yes, sir. So that's that, and then the extra deck. We play 2 of the new fusion monster. It's pretty much like I don't want to call it bread and butter, but he can pretty much like carry the deck in a way, because he lets you out the.
Okay, hold up real quick. Conduction Warrior, Plasma Magnum. Face-up monsters on the field become Earth. You can only use each... Ooh, that's really annoying for Radiant Typhoon. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, add a magnet, normal, quick, or field spell from your deck to your hand. Send a level 8 Magna Warrior from your deck to the grave. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon a level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster. Okay, so it adds one of the spells, and then you also get to Foolish the Illusion, or whatever it's called, right? Like you Foolish... I assume most of the time you Foolish this one, because I think this is the one that summons itself back from the grave. This card is really good. Yeah, this card is really good. This is the one that... This is like Detonator and ABC Dragon Buster. A little bit, right? This is like, you once per turn when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can target a monster your opponent controls to destroy it, or if it's an Earth, you can take control of it forever. And then also it can tribute itself to bring 2 banished Magnet Warrior Sigmas back. So it has like the tag out effect of what's it called? Of ABC Dragon Buster. It's kind of cool. And then it keeps coming back from the graveyard. It's not even once per turn to summon it. So if you have multiple plus and minus in rotation, you could even bring it back multiple times from the graveyard. This is really strong card.
Normal, the quick play, or the field spell. We don't play the field spell, but you know, him turning everything into an Earth also can't come up. Like if you're playing against Radiant Typhoon, since everything is an Earth, they can't change. And you win monster in their hand. I forgot the name, but Shiru, something like that. But
you know,
he comes up, being able to dump for cost to additional normal summons, also really good, because there's times
so
where
cool.
like
It does look cool, even though I mean I did say it's kind of like rock slop, but at the end of the day, what you make with it, besides Naturia Beast, is pretty healthy. But of course, Naturia Beast is there.
I already have a Valkyrian or Berserker in the hand, and then I go effect change, or I'm sorry, I go effect to dump another level 8, like either Berserker or Valkyrian, whatever the last missing piece is, and then you chain Magnet Bonding to make Imperial Magnum. So now you're protected by Nibiru or like anything else that they can have to interrupt you. Or sometimes like they'll have 5 mana in hand, and like they'll wait to like maybe like to see what to hit, but then once you summon it, like, you know, you're able to negate that 5 mana. And then 1 Flux Oceanfield. This card overperformed as well. Like, you know, being able to summon a rock from the hand or graveyard, like any, like, you know, it doesn't have to be level 4 or lower. You know, it's just great. And then being a quick effect, just bounces itself or any Earth monster on my field, and then any card on my opponent's field. So it's a great card. Then the 1 Imperial Magna, just, I mean, 4,000 Omni Negate, like.
Okay, wait, 4,000 Omni Negate? Hold up. Oh, is this the reason to play the 2 big guys? Is this the reason why the other 2 are there? So you can make Empyreon Magnum the superconductive battle bot? Must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials, cannot be specialed by other ways. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap card, or monster effect, negate the activation, destroy that card. If this face-up card leaves the field, you can special both Valkyrion and Berserkion from hand and or deck, ignoring their summon. Okay, I see. So essentially, if you're willing to play the main deck bricks, which are not really bricks completely, because you can still use them as like material for your fusions, I guess. But of course they are not starters either. Like, they're not great draws, but they're not completely dead, at least. But if you're willing to play those, then you can get the big 4,000 Omni Negate out. Okay, I get it.
Like, you know, I mean, once this hits the field, I don't think I ever lost. You play Mud Dragon, Garura. Didn't summon this once. I summoned this a lot. Call everything Earth. Keeps you protected.
Brazil's the only.
I've been thinking about this in some decks. I don't know if Garura is that important right now as a super poly target. Like, most decks you actually summon Mud Dragon against, because every deck has like a bunch of different types.
2 super poly targets?
Yes.
Okay.
Those were the only 2. And then you play Galangrana, Exotana, Baguska. This card, you know what? I feel this card just, you know, being able to search Researcher every single time to make your Natura Beast was just amazing. These cards are getting cut. These cards were just the worst. Like, they never came up at all. Like, in theory, like, I thought Baguska would be good, but then, you know, I forgot. I didn't think about the Fallen and the Virtuous, which, you know, just completely outs this. And just,
it's
these
in
cards,
every deck.
It is so nice that this is one of the nicest things about the Fallen and the Virtuous being a popular card in the format. You just don't randomly lose to shit like Baguska as often. It's really nice. The card should still be banned because drawn out is never a good argument for having a card like that around. But it is genuinely so much more of a nice feeling if that's something you can do.
are just not good.
Have you seen the Azamina Super Poly package from Lucas Sacco? I'm aware that for Super Poly, if you have the extra deck space, you can play Saint Azamina, regular Azamina, and Azamina Ilia Sylvia, which is really strong against Draco Tail. If you have the room for those 3 targets, then I think that is something to do. Yeah, you should do that if you have the room for it.
Unicorn would have been a better choice. Just not good. Like more link plays. Okay. Like there was times where like I was like I needed more link plays, but yeah. And then you play IP, SP Little Knight. You play Gorgon.
Do you prefer 3 Fallen or 2 for Branded Draco Tail? I'm currently playing 2 in my Branded Draco Tail list because I didn't like when I drew it and Albaz together. Then it felt like the Albaz was redundant because in the end phase I like the Fallen when you get it for free, basically. When you already draw it and then have the Albaz as well, it feels redundant.
So this package right here, like a lot of the times, like I would end an IP and then because you don't really have like an inherent monster.
How do you use Azaminas for Super Poly? Saint Azamina. Okay, I guess I should explain it real quick when I mentioned it. Hold up. So the purpose of the package is you play Saint Azamina, which says 2 level 6 or higher monsters, a fusion and a synchro. So against Draco Tail, if they start with the new Albaz, they have the Ecclesia synchro on the board, right? Because it returns in the end phase. And they obviously have a fusion monster on the field, right? Whether it's Arthalion or Secretarion or whatever. So let's say they end on Arthalion plus the Ecclesia synchro. So what you do is you super poly those 2 away into Saint Azamina, which already gets the Ecclesia into the graveyard, which is nice because you don't have to deal with that tagging out on your turn anymore. But then this thing says your opponent cannot target cards on field, grave, or banishment, or this card on the field with card effects. And if this card...
I'm back, and we're playing Minecraft. Go! No warm-up. We always lose the first game. That's our warm-up. It's our motivation for gaining elo. Emerald 2 today. Come on. 3 dent. I was supposed to get a haircut this morning, but also I was feeling really tired yesterday, so I was like, I'm not going to set an alarm, and I actually slept in a little bit, so I didn't have enough time for a haircut. Haircut tomorrow. No hightail? What's that? Oh, is that Terraria 3? I heard that was Terraria 3. Yo, little Beastly, thanks for the 7 months. Huh. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard it's Minecraft 2. No, I've heard it's Terraria 3D. Everyone's... Oh, that's the wrong button. Hello? Give me your iron. Where's our enter? Oh, there's our enter. I don't need... Wait, I don't need this then. I don't need this. That's finishable, is it not? Yeah, that's finishable. That's so funny. Couple more blocks couldn't hurt, though. Oh, I didn't get any food. Wait, carrots? We can just get golden carrots. That doesn't have a light. Okay, that's annoying. They got in already to sub 2. Okay. There we go. I think I'm gonna do this. That should last us the whole run, I think. Okay, we're leaving. They're already in the Bastion. Classic. I feel like I don't have enough blocks, but there's nothing really I can do now. All right. Is it on 50? No. Why am I not immediately seeing the bastion? How high am I? I don't understand. I guess that way? I'm kind of weirded out that I didn't immediately see the bastion. I think I'm going in the wrong way. No, it's this way. Okay. How did they get to the bastion so quick? I don't understand. Because they got there in like 30 seconds. Can I try this? Nice. How did they get to this bastion so fast? I don't understand. Oh, there's 2 bastions? I'm getting 2 spikes. Now. One that way. They're both this way and that way. They must have went to a different one. Man. They got there in like 20 seconds. The thing is, I must have been so close to a bastion that I didn't have any spike at all. Because I was so close, they're not like concentrated because you're so close. Now I have no blocks. Oh my god, it was a treasure bastion that was directly beside me and I just needed to look through a wall. Shit. I don't have any blocks anymore. Like, I can't get over there. Like, it was the most sure I've ever been in my life. You gotta get better somehow, chat. First one's just a warm-up. We're warming up. How did I not recognize that they entered in, like, 2 seconds? You know, like, all I needed to do was, like, so a lot of guys here. What if I look up and around and actually just use my freaking eyes? We were so close that there was some guys there and some guys over there. Hey, guys. If you could frick right off, that'd be great. Come here. Get out of the way. Come here. There you go. Idiots. Every one of yous. Okay. You know what's also really hard for a site like Twitch is that, like, what people say they want and what people want are 2 completely different things. Or what will make money, rather, as well. Is like, people say they want something, but then they might not just ever, you know, utilize that thing at all. I mean, an unfortunate example of that is, like, you know when Netflix was like, hey, we're making it so, like, you have to have your own account, like, no account sharing anymore, and everyone's like, we're going to never use this again! Your company will fail forever! And then that year they made the most money they've literally ever made in their entire existence by a long shot. Because everyone just made new accounts. Yeah, we're leaving. Okay, a little bit more fire res. Should be pretty easy to spot that. Yeah, there it is. Okay, spawner is... Where's the spawner? I would like to save... I probably should have pearled already, but... It is what it is. Oh, there's a spawner. No, it's not a spawner. Fuck it, just send one. Oh, shit. Very cool. I think the couple of times that I've been like, I am never going to use this service again, I've kind of stuck to it. And you know what helped? Is that when I said I was going to stop, people were like, see you in 2 weeks. I was like, I'm going to never use this again, and you're going to be my fucking motivation, because I'm not going to let a little fuck like you be right. What was that? That was Twitter. I open it up for like 10-15 minutes a day, but I just have not used it. Like, I have not tweeted, have not... I am never going to tweet again. I saw the writing on the wall. Really? You hit me through that? Okay. Where the heck is the spawner? That's my question.
Jesus Christ.
And also, I think they died while they were finding the stronghold, because they've been trying to find the stronghold for like an hour. Like, that should take like 60 seconds from finding stronghold to doing the thing, but they haven't. Maybe they blinded, but they just haven't found spawners? Where the hell is the spawner? I feel like I'm running in circles. Because I think that was a dead end, right? Pyre for it? I've never actually thought about pyraying for it while you're already in the fort. I mean, it has to be over here, I think. So, we're just gonna go that way. That sucks that they found the fort, though. Or found the stronghold. I think now it's pretty much just like a guaranteed loss. I've been hotkeying wrong today. Okay, they're in the end. Oh my god, we found it. Here we go. Man. Okay, they're only just doing Old Betsy now. They entered the end like a minute ago, so that's weird. Maybe they missed a one cycle, because doing it so late when you're not doing it before is strange. But they must have missed. Alright, guys, give me a sec. I just gotta clear out my inventory of garbage. Why do I have two? We should be losing in just a couple seconds here. But that is a-okay. It's the first game of the day. One left. I'll risk a 99.9. I don't need to get this, do I? Alright, not too far. 260. Negative or positive 260. Negative 224. I assume they had to dig down because they took so long to get to it, so we'll just dig down a little more than they probably did. Oops. Here we are. Seems to be this direction. That's where I came from, though. Maybe more of a right turn. Ah, there it is. Yep. Forgot to do that. That could kill my run. I forgot to do that. Now they did take aim, so they just hit the dragon for the first time with a bow.
What?
Alright, 5 beds and an anchor. We're pretty set here. Looks like that could be a perch. Maybe. Yep, that's a perch. Okay. Right side. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we win. That's why you never give up, chat. They were crushing me, man. They deserve that win. Except for when they messed up one thing and it cost them the entire run. It's crazy how that happens. You just mess up one thing and you get so punished. Emerald 1 is top 20%. That's crazy that many people have gotten so fast. Okay, shipwreck. Don't worry, I'll be nice to you. Ludwig will be your devil, I will be your angel. What type of deal is this? Is this, pickaxe, bucket, and... Yeah, damn. Pretty sure this is just this, right? Is that everything I need? Am I good to go? That's pretty fast, right? I felt fast. Oh, okay, no, there is no shape, thank God. It's like, I don't know how to do 2x1s yet. Just do not want to have to deal with the skeleton right now. What is this? What is this? Stables, I guess? Hey, everybody. I just want to look at this for a little longer. Okay. Thank you for the pearls. I don't know top to gap or whatever. But I know how to break my fucking ankles, apparently. I hear pigs over there all the time. I wonder if I can get them in the future. Maybe when I grow up. I think when I started, I was like gold or something. I was like low gold. Hi, don't look at me. they're quite a bit behind me because they're just getting their trades now. Or like those initial trades at least. 10 obby is not enough, but I'll get the rest in a second. Just trust when I do this. Yeah. Are they done trading? Fuck, never mind. Inventory's a little full though. I'm looking for more fire res real quick. Okay, where's the fort? Yeah, that's what I was going for. Alright, there's probably going to be yeah, there's something like, yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a spawner, okay. Yes. Okay, we'll go bang, bang, bang. Brother. Okay, I didn't want you anyways. Six, 8. 8.